Well, the first step is identify what the exercise is asking from us. In this case, it says, vary the workforce to exactly meet the demand requirements. Chase strategy. Can we interpret this information? The company every month is going to hire or lay out employees to meet the forecast demand. Now that we know that the production is going to be the forecast demand, then we have to write the same amount we have in the forecast. You don't have to do any calculations and apply any formula in this case, because productions in this case, be careful, but because it's only in this case, is going to be the same as the forecast demand. Every plan could be different because companies can study different strategies for production, but in this strategy only, we know that the production is going to be the forecast because the exercise says that information. Next step is to identify if we have to hire or lay off according to the production to meet the forecast demand. Important to know that when the production increase, we are going to hire, and when the production decrease, we are going to lay off. In the first month, we are not going to have hiring or layoff because we already have our production adapted to the forecast. For the next month, which is August, we are coming from 400 to 500. That means that we are going to need 100 extra units that we have to hire. Same for the next month, we are going to increase production by 50 from 500 to 550. We are not going to have layoff. October is the same situation. In this case, the production increased by 150 and 0 layoff. November, same, we are going to increase by 100 here. And finally, in December, the situation is different. In December, there is a decreasement in the production, so we are not going to hire. On the opposite, we are going to lay off 30 units because we are coming from 800 to 750. Important to know that when there are increasements in production, there are going to be hirings. When the production decrease, the strategy the company adapt is layoff. Finally, we have to discover how much the company is going to pay for this plant. So first we need to make the summation of how many units they have to produce. In this case, is this column. It means the company needs to produce 3,720 units, and they are going to have 400 hirings and 30 layoff. Now that we have these numbers, we are going to discover how much it costs. In this case, for example, to produce these units, we have here that the exercise says labor cost is $22 per hour, and every unit takes $1 hour point 25 to be produced. So if we are going to produce 3,720 units times $22 per hour times 1.25 hours, that's going to be how much the company is going to spend to produce this amount. So in hiring, we are going to have 400 multiplied by the hiring cost, which is 150 per unit. So, and the same apply for the layoff, which is layoff cost 175 per unit. So 30 times 175. With this information, we can get the cost of the plan only, having the summation of the normal production plus the hiring plus the layoff. That's all.